Hi everyone, welcome back. All right, so I'm going to be talking with you guys today about using a tool for switching to online teaching. Now, if you've had to go from teaching face-to-face to online, you can imagine that it's a little bit scary at first. You don't really know what to do. Like I said in my previous video, I had experience as a VIP kid teacher, but I did not have experience doing it on my own. And when I say doing it on my own, it means using all of the digital content. Now, I understand how to use the computer, but I'm not like the best at it. I really had to learn quickly, but once I learned how to do it, it became a breeze. And I actually prefer online classes now because I feel like they can actually be more engaging with some of the content that we're able to use. And it goes by quickly. You don't have to worry about driving someplace, packing up, and then leaving and going to the next meeting. A lot of my meetings when I was working face-to-face, I would have 3 classes, but it would be double the time because of the travel or waiting for a student to show up, traffic, all of that. I live, in the Seattle area, so traffic around here is actually quite bad. So take that all out and you have online teaching and it is a breeze once you know what to do. So here's the first tip. Use Google Slides. If you're a VIP kid teacher, I'm sure you have heard of using VIP or Google Slides as a VIP kid prop. Wonderful tool. If you are an online teacher, this is a necessity. Really, it saves it. It makes it so much more interesting for the student. So here is an example. I have my lesson for a 4-year-old boy, and he knows his letters very well. So we actually are now focusing on phonics. So usually what I do is I pick some fun short song, especially if it's an ESL student, the more common the song, the better, because once they're able to really master that song, it's going to build their confidence. It's going to make them excited. It starts the lesson off on a great note. So this is the Storybots, The Wheels on the Bus. So we sing that song together. While we sing it, now I don't know if you know this, but you can share on Zoom, and that's what I'm doing right now. So if you are the student, you're actually not seeing this because I don't have it in my preview mode. If you go up to this toolbar, you can hit preview before class, and you will see the whole lesson like this. So a student is going to see this, and then the YouTube video player works great on Google Slides. I'll give you a quick glance, and you can see. So you can see that it's actually quite loud. It keeps the kids going. It gets us excited. So this is what the student is seeing. They're seeing me, and they are seeing the content here. We start off with phonics, and this is how I do my classes. Of course, you're going to have your own way, but you can add an animation. You can make it really fun. It's so much better than just saying, oh, a cat. What does the letter C? Cat. Okay, you're going to see a cute cat, and you're going to really understand C. And I made this slide, this whole presentation, in about 15 minutes. I know what I'm going to put in there. It's a lot of fun. You can play around with it. Now, if you master this, it's going to make your life so much easier. One other tip, when you are doing a Google Slide lesson, use a reward between the content. So between whatever you're teaching. So if I'm teaching phonics first, and then we move on to vocabulary words, like here, we're going to be talking about the face and the body. Before I even do that, I play a game. Here is a game that I created. A lot of VIP kid teachers use this. It's called Find a Star. So you can see I have my star here, or I have my numbers here. And then I put lots of cute little GIFs. You can do dinosaurs, you can do Star Wars, Spider-Man, ice cream, Shopkins, anything. I have a Harry Potter Lego one for the older kids. So here is one example. this is what it looks like. The student will see this screen and they'll say, and you will say, okay, pick a number, and you can prompt them to say the number, or if they're more advanced, you can say, I would like to look at number, and let's say 3. It's a fun reward. Okay, they try to find all, I have 5 stars here. They try to find all 5 stars, and when they get 5 stars, it's a big party. So this is one of the games we play. I also have not just stars, these are just like fun gifts for the older kids. They love things being crushed and smashed. So these are rewards you can use, and use them with your Google Slides. I don't want to keep you too long, because I know I don't enjoy too long of videos, but like I said, Google Slides, use it if you can, master it, just practice with it, play around with it. I have my daughter, she's 5 years old. I have her try out all of my rewards, and I see what her reaction is to some of the things I put in my presentation, and how does she react to it. Kids are the best ways. Kids are the best at telling you the honest truth, okay? If she doesn't think something's funny, she doesn't think it's funny. I've also had students who are like, no, I'm not into that. Or other kids who are loving it. So use Google Slides as much as you can, and that will be a lifesaver. I have one more for you that I wanted to show you, and hopefully it pulls up here. For some of the older kids and younger kids, Kindle for the computer is awesome. I have my library hooked up to my Kindle, my library card, and I live in the Seattle area, so we have a lot of resources at our library, King County Library. And I also have what's called Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited is awesome because you pay $9, maybe it's $10 a month, and it comes up with all of these great books that you can borrow. And you can borrow like 10 at a time. Awesome books on the Kindle Unlimited. Library's awesome too, but a lot of times you have to wait for them. So what I do, especially for my older kids, so one of my students, he's a little older, and I teach him for over an hour on the computer, like this, face to face. So he loves to read. So I always let him, I tell him he can choose a book, and he looks at my Kindle list, and I'm pulling it up right now. It's taking forever. It turned off the first time. Anyways, he looks at my Kindle list and he chooses the book, and then we read it together. It's so much fun. So let me just show you it. One moment. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Amazon Kindle. This is what I use to read to my students online. I also use it for my daughter, so you're going to see a lot of my daughter's books on here. But for instance, here's one that one of my students chose, and it's called I Wish I Had a Dinosaur. This is exclusively, I'm pretty sure, just on Amazon Unlimited Kindle, and this is about a little bird named Sam, and it is Sammy. It is the cutest book ever. Like these books, the series, I should say, super cute. We read it together. You know, if your student's able to read, they can read one page, you read the next. Here I can show you, you can, do Pete the Cat books. This also works if you're teaching on OutSchool. You can use this Share and then the Kindle app as well. You just want to make sure your Kindle app is really up to date, because if it's not working or if it's too slow, then it really messes things up. Like this last one, I had to pause the video and get it so you guys could see. But here you can see, here is the book. So I gave you 2 tools you can use for your online teaching. Very important. Best one, Google Slides. You can do everything and anything with Google Slides. Number 2, Kindle for the computer. Some teachers will hold up like a book while they teach. I think it's good. I mean, it is good. My daughter, when she has teachers who use this, it's good. She looks at it. But when it's on the screen, it just seems clearer and you're able to really look at the details. You don't have to worry about holding it up. It's easier for you as a teacher, easier for the student to see. So that's why I really suggest using Kindle for the computer for your online teaching. I'm going to have more videos, and if there's anything else you want to know, just shoot me a question. You can put it in the comments, and I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos, and I hope to have more soon coming. I just applied to OutSchool. So if, no matter what, if I get hired or if I don't get hired, I will give I'll give my experience on how it is, because I don't want to say I'll give you some pointers because I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I hope everyone's having a great day. So happy teaching, everyone.